Can we do it again?
I'll go draw.
Get our names again.
Yeah, please.
The name. We're trying to line up.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you gotta go more right. Yeah.
Oh my, it's moving.
They are moving. Into the draft.
Into the draft we go. We're gonna watch Navi versus FlyToMoon. Both teams have not played a game today yet. What? Are we good?
Now we're good.
Navi versus FlyToMoon, yes.
No.
Navi is 3-2 right now.
That's FlyToMoon.
FlyToMoon is 0-4. They're the only team that haven't won a game yet.
Yeah.
They are not mathematically eliminated yet.
But this game.
If they lose here, there is no way for them to be involved in a tiebreaker that would bring them to the top. But that is their hope. Like, they have to be involved in some tiebreaker scenario to be able to make it to the top 4 of the group of 8. We're eliminating 4 teams out of that group. At the end of the day, we're gonna have a couple more games today, and then if needed, tiebreakers shall be played. But time will tell. For now, it does look like there's a lot of 3-2s. But yeah, Navi is at the moment in that tiebreaker, so they wanna get away from the pack as well, which is getting some extra wins.
Definitely. Navi started so poorly yesterday, but they did make a small comeback, right?
They did. Just for people's like, if people want to know, Navi, they lost their first game, and it was against Gambit, and they also lost against Vega, who arguably are probably the better teams we have.
Completely unexpected as well.
I think it was Navi's first 2 games. They were 0-2.
Yeah, and that's why we got like the bad
then,
impressions, like, ooh, Navi maybe not so good.
But then
they won against Spirit, and then they won against Windstrike and against Amiga. So they got those 3 wins.
Oh,
and we got an AA Spearbreaker opening and a Sand King first pick. That's unusual.
Yep.
Oh, we've seen some Navi did it actually yesterday.
They
Sand King first.
sucked with that.
It was terrible. Yeah, it was like Blizzy's worst game.
Yeah, he had like a 20-minute blink dagger.
But FlyToMoon obviously think they can do it better. So we'll see.
For people curious about Vega, by the way, they are playing right now against Windstrike. Or right now they're playing soon against Windstrike, and Nomad will be tapping that on another BTS channel. You can watch it in squad mode as well. If you want to watch all the things.
Dark Willow and Sand King from FlyToMoon. That's an old school combination. Pretty interesting, yeah. These heroes we don't see a whole lot in the current meta.
Is it a good combination?
But it's alright. Like, you have the Brambles and the Sand King on the lane. It's alright. It can definitely take down an Ancient Apparition. Let's say if he's the position 5 on that lane, he can suffer a lot.
Especially the build we see from Sand Kings, where it's more you're leveling up the Sandstorm with the 1-point Barrier Strike. You have the extra disable with Brambles to get the Sandstorm damage in.
You don't even need a passive on Sand King on that lane. You just you max out the Sandstorm and the stun, and with the Bramble Maze you can take down almost like any support. I'm interested in seeing which position this Spirit Breaker is going to be played in. Is he going to be your offlane Blizzy's Spirit Breaker or position 4 with position 5 Ancient? That's like... It's not going to be the Spirit Breaker that we usually see, and that's position 5, right? Because there's already Ancient, so this Bara might be...
Ancient Apparition is mid.
Unless yeah, but that's usually picked versus Morph, and only in that situation. You don't really pick it mid for no reason, just to have Ancient mid. You don't want that.
By the way, JJ, does my mic still sound good?
Oh.
Making sure.
Now I'm thinking, like, if they ban out the Oracle in...
Oh. Yeah, I was thinking if they ban out the Oracle, I don't know the rest of you're thinking, Lizard. Alright, we're good.
If they ban out the Oracle, Darkseer is also an option for Navi, and then you have Vacuum, you have Ancient Apparition ulti, you have Darkseer plus Bara. That's pretty alright.
I really hope someone will not ban out
Actually, Darkseer is banned, so never mind.
Yeah, when's the Navi techies?
When are we gonna see it?
Oh.
I don't know. It seems like literally every team will ban it first.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe, yeah.
So far, every game we've seen from Navi has been first phase banned techies. I don't think, like, we saw their first game. It was already banned then, so it must have been something they've been doing in scrims.
Yeah, they played techies for quite a long time now already. Yeah, they played techies a lot. Zayats, he plays it in pubs as well, which is great. Love to play versus techies in my pub. Amazing feeling.
At least you're not the carry player that's being, suicide dropped on. You don't really play carry, do you, Liz?
Yeah, sometimes
Oh,
I
you
do.
Oh, okay, then maybe
And
you
that's
do
even better. You're trying to last it, but every time you go for a last it, you're asking yourself, is this it?
Yeah. Is this the end?
Is this the end?
Yeah.
So the Ember banned out and the Storm Spirit. See, I'm surprised, like, TA got nerfed quite hard and suddenly we don't see her a lot. And they go with the Raid King. Raid King plus Ancient Apparition is pretty strong.
Yeah,
you have the
that's a good
stun, you
combo.
have the cold feet afterwards.
Yep. What's up, JJ?
What's wrong?
Oh, I have one here. Is it the audio jack normal? The 3.5? Yeah, we got one here. I removed it from my car and it's in the cupboard.
5 seconds remaining.
That means
the
the stream
cupboard.
can see you too.
JJ,
It's
all
it's in that white cupboard over there. That one under the television.
Hi, JJ.
Hello,
JJ,
JJ. No,
another
the one on the side.
JJ.
And then on the first.
Quick, JJ, you
Okay,
missed the
maybe
kill.
it is the one that you opened first. It's the one you opened first.
JJ.
JJ.
Yeah, it's right there. It's the one on top. No, it's hanging. Those two things. Get that one. You want that? Oh,
Yo.
I asked you if 3.5 was fine. Oh, but maybe there's one over there. I have a little speaker that goes into.
Radiant team pick.
Chan.
Chen.
Ooh.
Oh, look, it's Sven. I'm never letting this go.
Pango. Haven't seen much Pango at
No,
all.
I haven't
Yep.
seen a single
The
panga.
names are very similar.
They are. I even did the same mistake
I know, multiple times.
multiple times. Yeah.
All right, we got Pango off lane. Would imagine.
Probably, but has been running the mid in the past as well, but
10 seconds
would make sense it's off lane. Not like a strong lane, the Spirit Breaker Pango, but they'll just pull creep waves behind the tower, most likely.
Oh,
JJ.
Earthquake! No?
Yeah, they're having earthquakes in LA. We want to have some over here too.
Yeah,
you know?
we're just pretending we're part of the LA hub.
Yeah. Can't have all the fun.
Are you okay, Jade?
What are you trying to do?
What's up?
you trying to do?
I don't know.
this is
He wants to get some music
Why do you
going.
need a cable for that? Why can't you
So-
play it on the computer?
He wants to be all tech savvy.
Yeah.
Can't you use virtual audio cables?
Radiant team back.
Oh, you want an actual slider? Is it not part of that one? Part of that cupboard?
anti-mage.
Anti-mage, yeah. I
Listen,
mean,
you buy Aghanims, you kill Raid King, and he never has resurrection in his life. Easy.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Just add like a billion.
yeah,
cooldown
well,
on his
yeah.
ult.
That's actually super good against Roking. Yeah.
no, you don't want to buy Axe.
No one
Against
buys
Roking, though, dude.
like
No,
that's, there's
it's
two
so-
heroes.
it's so
Yeah,
bad.
It's really bad. I
Yeah,
agree
it's
with you.
terrible.
There's two
King.
heroes it works against: Terrorblade and Raid King, right? Like versus their.
How
Versus,
much does it add to your longest cooldown?
what is it?
don't know.
45, 80?
I think it's quite a
I
lot.
don't know.
What is it?
120?
It's so bad. Because at what point do you buy it in your build? Like, where does it fit into your item build in a way
You
that
just
makes
kill
sense?
Rush and you take it, man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, of course.
Well,
If you
okay,
get it from
yeah,
Rogue,
okay,
but
yeah, okay.
There you go.
you never want to buy it yourself because, like, you
Yeah.
got to go your Battle Fury, then you got to get your
Sure,
Manta. Then there's
there's
always
some-
like an
yeah.
item that's better than it. It's not that the item itself is bad. It's like super
Nah,
good
it's
in
too
a
But
way.
it just,
It's too
you don't
late.
have a
Leo.
shot
Yeah.
for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Like so many of these Acceptors, it feels like for carries and mids, it's like there's just always a better item, particularly carries.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's not many carries that build Ags in general because the stats it gives isn't worth the price.
No, what is a safe lane carry that has to build ag? Right?
It really is like what, not in Dota. I mean, there probably is some I'm not thinking of.
Farming an ag.
Nope.
Yeah, there's always just
Like, sure,
better
you
items.
Gyro.
Gyro.
Yeah.
I guess Gyro, yeah, Gyro.
And even that, it's
Example.
like you don't see it that often.
No, not every game.
We
no.
saw one yesterday, but
Yeah.
typically, even with the IO gyro, you're still seeing other items sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get Maelstrom, you get drums, something
Yeah.
like that.
5 seconds
There's farming items and there's the items you need to fight, the BKBs, the late game items is like your butterflies, satanics. It's, you never want to buy X.
It's a decent, I guess, AM game. Still, it's still an anti-mage. Be very interesting to FlyToMoon can win
I
with
mean,
it.
the AM does get sort of wrecked by the Pango early, you know, before he has like all the items late game. But Pango is really
It used
annoying.
to be better when Pango could silence you as well, right?
Sure, but still the disarm
But it's still
is...
good. Disarm is pretty legit.
Like you blink in and suddenly you're not doing anything.
And they finish off with Lina. Just they don't have last pick, so they just pick a hero that's decent versus almost anything. So Lina is
Suddenly
definitely
you're not doing anything.
one of those. And
Might
they
just be a
finish off
TA
with
game.
Lina.
I mean, it has been nerfed,
They
but
don't have
TA
last
versus
pick, so
Lina,
they just
good physical damage against AM.
Still
Yeah,
alright.
TA would be nice.
Takes Roche for
one
you.
of
You want
those.
something that can take some objectives. It has been nerfed, but TA versus
The only
Lina.
like problem with TI and Raid King is like which one of these two heroes is going to make stuff happen in the mid game, but you're still playing versus AM, so I guess it doesn't even matter too much. Like problem with TI and Raid King is
And both heroes can kind of make plays anyway.
Yeah, both heroes can. Yeah, if you itemize in such a way, you can. Doesn't even matter too much.
Yeah, you've got, I think between like Wraith King, Spirit Breaker, Pango, you have lots of stuns, control that. You can fight.
Yeah, if you itemize in such a way, you can. Doesn't even matter too much.
Yeah, you've got, I think between like Wraith King, Spirit Breaker, Pango, you have
Yeah,
lots of
because
stuns,
it's
control
for,
that.
again,
You can fight.
that went up, JJ.
Such a way, you can. Oh.
Don't break it.
I think between like Wraith King, Spirit Breaker, Pango,
It's fine.
you
Yeah,
have
because
lots of
it's
stuns,
for,
control that.
again, that went up, JJ.
What is
No, he doesn't. No,
the
yeah, only watch the game, yeah. Don't lose it.
For Navi,
Don't lose it.
what can they
Put it
pick
away
here?
somewhere safe.
Yeah.
The TA is like the most simple
I
option,
think
I guess.
yeah, for match, yeah.
What other like physical damage here?
Yeah,
I mean,
wow,
it's yeah.
what
Put it
the
away
call?
somewhere safe.
Yeah.
I mean, just the
You guys
easiest.
had it. It's, yeah, for match,
And
yeah.
with magical TA, if you get that
I mean, it's
Torn early on or Orchid, I mean, just the
you
easiest.
guys had it.
You can go Dazzle. Most likely he's going to go with that Dazzle first, but the way he plays, he still rotates around. It's not like he's stuck in the triangle just farming the ancients. He still does stuff happen.
One
Still
thing though,
does make stuff happen with that Dazzle.
Iceberg has a lot more cheaper Lina set than the one we saw yesterday.
Ah, boo.
Doesn't have the Iron Mans.
No, actually, wait. You say that, but isn't that the crimson skirt?
It does have a little crimson color
I think,
on
dude,
it.
I think that's the crimson one. Check it out, dude. JJ, we've got to
Oh.
inspect this. Is that like the normal, or is that the crimson of the god? I think that's the crimson.
But
I think
is the crimson
worth more than-
alone worth more than the other two items?
Well, you said what you said the other two were like 80 and 60.
Most
weren't they?
crimsons are worth like
Yeah.
a couple hundred.
I think that's a cheaper crimson one. The Lena
Okay.
crimson is like not
it's
one
not
of the
like
best ones.
the Wraith King Crimson, which
No,
is
that's
super
like god
fancy.
tier. Yeah. Yeah, the Wraith King crimson is like 300 at least.
Yeah.
But check the
There was
Lena
one
crimson.
even rarer than the Wraith King. Second most rare, I think.
What was this? What was the best one? Was the Spectre
remember.
one? The Spectre Crimson
mine.
was pretty popular at the
Mine.
time. Yeah, it's the Wormrot, remember? Crimson Wormrot.
Oh, you're very.
If you search Wormrot, you should see the different versions. I think that's the Crimson one it's got.
FlyToMoon yet a win.
They are.
They've not looked that good either.
No, it's really just been on Iceberg to carry them. And I think it's harder for him. Like, we've seen him on his Storms and his Embers. I think on Alina, it's a little harder to sort of just solo carry a team. But we'll see. We'll see what he can do. Only 12 and 8 in last 20. That's not
Blizzy was
be
11
honest,
and 9.
the one that-
Well, really? Oh, that's not great as well.
I don't
yeah.
think it's the Crimson Witness one.
It's not a. Check it out, JJ. Is that not Crimson Witness? Is it just some basic stuff?
Prepare.
Belt. No, it's just the basic one.
Yeah, and that's 40 cents.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Dude, I tell you, it looks crimson here. I think you get that one for 40 cents. You know, you can,
40 cents.
you fooled me. That looked like a crimson piece. It looks nice. I think it looks better. That looks better than the €40 gold one.
Well, that one doesn't come in Crimson Witness.
No, yeah, but it looks like a crimson item.
Yeah, but it's not.
But it looks.
Man, I'm looking
It's
forward to
looks
seeing this Arc Dota, this anti-mage,
Don't play
actually
him.
play Dota.
He's
Like,
had some tough games.
He had some very difficult.
he has had some very difficult games.
He's
yeah.
got Norma Venom.
All of them. He wants
the
to
right
fight.
build. That's the right build.
That's
I like
my
that.
boy. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, he's against the kind of easy lane. Like this Pango Spirit Breaker is not a scary lane.
I think, yeah. I
It's-
believe in him.
They're not going to be playing together. They're going to be pulling waves, and that's where the
He
Orb of
struggled
Venom.
on Void, he struggled on
Yeah.
Ember. What else did he play? Lifestealer, didn't he? He struggled on
Yeah.
Lifestealer. That was the game where we were watching his CS against the Sven CS.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's see how he does on the
He
Anti-Mage.
we didn't really watch him that game. We watched the Sven.
No, for,
Yeah.
you know, for his benefit, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. At the same time, that Void game is the game because of which we're flaming him. But his whole team didn't really...
No, it's been tough for the team.
Yeah, the
It
whole
has been.
team has been having some
There, you know,
rough times.
There's good teams in the CS
Oh,
region,
Flo's
so
getting
it's
that bottom bounty rune.
hard games.
Oh, he didn't get it.
Yeah.
He didn't go for the stun.
Okay, Navi gets 3 runes. Flo should be fine here. Is he gonna... Oh,
Nice dodge.
Sentry.
But he's still dead.
He's still
Okay.
dead.
Still dead.
Still nice dodge, though.
Dude, I got tip whoever had that sentry prepared. Who was that? Was that the AA?
AA.
Yeah, you need to...
That was
maybe
yeah.
he didn't even notice the sentry got dropped. But that's really good for him. Why would you... Why did he devour it?
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
It's not
You
like
would
it's in the
rather
lane.
default something bigger, wouldn't you?
No,
Maybe
you
he thought
save
that
the
wasn't
sentry for the
observed
next
as well?
sentry.
Yeah, yeah.
You save
Because
it for
now you know where
Sandstorm.
it was, and you're not going to sandstorm that high
Yeah.
up in the lane anyway.
You usually want to sandstorm around here, and
Yeah.
you save. That's the silver lining once again. Cheever silver lining.
Middle name.
Yeah. This lane isn't easy for Raid King and AA, but they did get a head start with that first blood, so that's kind of alright. Anti-mage, oh, Lina getting really low, but yeah, just some Psyblades, I guess.
With the AM farm.
He's not having the easiest time so far. Only 4 CS.
Oh, he's getting.
Wave was pulled into the big camp. I guess the Spirit Breaker pulling wave behind towers, so this is how AM tried to counterplay it, pulling waves to get the big creep as well.
Tried to connect that creepway with this, but didn't manage to. He might lose a couple of CSs there behind the tower. Luckily for him, the tower is at least attacking, so they didn't really connect it properly. As the tier 1 on the Radiant top lane was attacking the wave, which means the equilibrium will be in his favor later on anyway. He has this cute +8 armor.
Yeah. Shen?
He's getting them all.
What's happening on the mid lane? Is Lina in any problem? She's fine. Got charged, but there's not a lot of kill potential between the TA and the Spirit Breaker. But at the same time, it's not easy for...
Yeah, she can't go
Oh,
for.
there's a charge, but he has LSA. He should be able to stop
Yeah.
that.
If you LSA, the TA's gonna hit you though.
Yeah, but he can
Okay.
still run. Can he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Zach.
Mango, he can even turn this. Oh! Oh!
All the side, come on.
Tyblades?
I'm surprised
I feel like
Magical wasn't
Magical could
going.
have hit him a bit more
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh!
If he hit him once earlier, that would have been a kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when the first charge
Yeah.
happened, he only
He
hit
sort
him
of backed
once.
off. He could.
Yeah.
He was trying to Psyblade him. That was
Oh,
Yeah,
we just
yeah,
after
yeah.
him.
Oh.
Orb of
no
Venom?
mana anymore, so not really...
I still got Orb of Venom.
Nah,
though.
he can't. Can't die the tower.
Yeah, it's Blink some cooldown, so yeah, you might get the kill, but you're gonna die to tower.
If he had more mana so that you can burn it, then perhaps, but didn't work.
Him getting that free farm in.
So far, so good.
Yep. Sanking despite dying, just having a easy lane.
Yeah, has the Sandstorm to work with. They didn't really plan that sentry in the best position so far, but there is a charge coming by the Spirit Breakers. This might change a little bit, but they're going on this A.
Oh, he walked right into a root though. So
Doesn't
Neko.
know about the sentry. He needs to get out of range of that sentry.
Man, Slayer might die to tier
Yeah, they're
2.
going to get both. Oh,
Yeah.
the root, though.
God, that rune.
the
Yeah.
charge
Right
was-
as it was expiring.
Stops the charge. They're still
He's
going
still
back.
dead though.
Yeah.
Navi.
Neko lives. So good. 3-0 in favor of Navi.
All on that lane as well.
How good are our chances with the anti-mage later on for wins for a FlyToMoon?
In AM, it should be good theoretically, but
Is he not gonna be online too slow?
Yeah, he comes online slowly. It's an AM after all, but he needs at least that Manta, right, to work with. But Iceberg,
From the trees.
that's a good charge.
Yeah,
and
good
he's
side
gone.
blade hit as well from Magical.
Yeah, it's a good charge whenever you charge him from his side of the map because usually,
Tips as well.
yeah, usually you don't react on time. You don't see him. He charges you through the trees.
That's not a tip you go for. You didn't solo kill him. You had a gank. It wasn't the 1v1.
Yeah, but they
It wasn't
know
as
that.
outplay.
But
Yeah,
Iceberg's
yeah.
the one you want to tilt. Or you feel if you're Iceberg there, you're not tilted. You're
If
just
you're
like, why are
Iceberg-
you tipping me?
Yeah, if you're Iceberg, you're like, you did not play me. Like,
It's all about the tilt game, man. You saw it in that last match.
True, but you gotta save it. You only get like 3 tips a game, right? You gotta save
Oh,
it for
you
the
see
right
this,
from
time.
this is the
behind.
one you tip him. He TP's
is-
in and he
Now
dies.
you tip him again.
Now, okay.
Now again.
Now that's a tip.
Now
Yeah,
you get
now
your
that's
whole
a
team
tip.
to tip.
Now you get Zayats to tip in this one.
So
Yeah.
Neko
Oh.
dies. So, oh no,
Yes.
it doesn't.
Nice.
Tip.
Tip him.
That's
No.
the death where he's tilted because he just TP'd in
Now he has to
right
walk
after
all the way
dying and
back.
he's going to do the walk of shame.
Now
He's
you
died
tip him.
twice and there's no tip. Poor tipping game.
Maybe it's still on cooldown. How long's the cooldown on tip? Or is it not that
30
long?
seconds.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Well, someone else could have tipped him though.
Yeah, Zayats. Yeah.
Why didn't he charge away? Ah, it's fine. There, you too.
He's fine, but Ark is also having the time of his life on that lane.
Look at this guy. He
Oh,
36
yeah.
CS.
This
Tilted
is-
now.
He's waiting for that tip.
Level 5.
Maybe,
One
He's
not
lower
lost.
than
maybe,
the
maybe you tip him when he comes back to the lane.
It's TA 6, that's the question. If
TA is like 7 soon, isn't it?
6,
Wow, so-
yeah,
okay,
6 and 1/4. Like, if he doesn't have a sentry on this mid lane, he's gonna die to solo TA. Blizzy,
Alright, get some kills in with the AM.
they're really destroying this top lane.
Space charging, getting charged. Does he have any backup though? Nah, it's just,
Defend tower kind of thing.
AM's out. Wait,
Oh,
whoa,
where is it?
Bash!
What?
He TP'd in. He's on.
Oh.
Maybe Blizzy gets it.
He's got it. Swashbuckle.
Yeah, yeah,
to it.
swashbuckle.
He just needs to hit.
Oh!
he missed.
not enough damage.
He only hit with like one of them.
Yeah.
Charge.
Charge though.
Bash?
Bash. Oh!
No, he didn't even get a chance to hit him twice. That's the problem. His attack speed is way too slow.
Still, it's a long walk back to base for the AM.
Magical.
Oh! Oh!
That was a good refraction time.
There's level 6 on Iceberg. Oh,
Nice.
that's a tip.
That's a tip.
That's a tip.
Tip him back.
Tip him.
Tip him.
No,
Come
Iceberg's keeping it cool. He's keeping it cool.
Crap,
That's a
too.
great comeback for him, though. Getting that kill feels good. All right, Flow still. I like this. He's going for the Veil build. Not rushing Blink like Blizzy did yesterday.
No, no, no.
Like that was so horrible for them. With Sand King Veil plus Lina plus the Dark Willow, you actually have a lot of kill potential. With these 4 heroes early on, you can rotate, you can make stuff happen. While Anti-Mage farms. Blizzy is in problems again. He has Swashbuckle, but Ark is following too. So if he's not careful... Yeah, Ark now blinks. Nah, he realized he's too far. Lina can't really lane. Just way too afraid of traps. He does have that sentry on the mid lane, but it doesn't really matter way too much. He's still too careful. There is Baratur versus him. Spirit Breaker can always charge.
Yeah, if he wants to be on the map, he kind of needs to play near the Sand King or someone who's ready to fight.
Oh, there's the double damage. Oh my god, he's not maxing Bulldoze. What? Zayats, man. Come on. Come on, bruh.
Point in the back.
See if he gets those bashes.
Cold feet, not gonna proc.
Perhaps detection.
No detection, eh?
I think even with it, I don't know if they get that kill.
Just buy a dust, lol.
No, they get
Bramble
past
is
the
there.
They've
Bramble.
got this. They didn't get the cold feet. Okay, DD.
He's on a killing spree. Doing really well right now.
Oh, he's got his phase boost
I
up.
love the phase boots, by the way. Basically, you charge in, then you pop the phase boots. Your movement speed is like a million.
Extra bit of a boost.
It's really good. And look at that damage too.
You might.
Yeah. And you can go through them and bash them back with the phase boots towards your team.
Seems good.
Courtesy of JJ, that's his.
They just got the next level strats.
Follow the game, JJ.
And they've got this free farming AM.
Yeah, AM's having.
It is their win
He's got the
condition.
setup for the game.
It's
Yeah,
how
but
they,
the problem is like always in AM games, it's about these other 4 heroes and what they're able to do in the mid game.
without-
Unless AM is just crushing and has like 12 minutes Battle Fury, then he comes online so fast it doesn't matter what these scrubs do.
And I feel like FlyToMoon, kill down bottom. AA will go down, but they should get the return kill here on the Sand King, and
They got him, yeah.
yeah, crystallize all the skeletons.
Chen
He
should
might
be
get-
careful
yeah.
too.
Okay.
Oh, does he have ult? He does. Now Baraturm should charge through them to stop the second kill.
Lions here, kill the Chen, eh? Oh no, he's
Yeah,
scared,
right,
he's
yeah.
scared. Okay,
He's
respect
scared,
in
yeah.
here. Oh, he wants bounties, yeah, 10 minutes. Up top,
Nice.
get the kill on Blizzy.
FlyToMoon doing pretty well here.
Oh, nice, LSA.
Iceberg.
Now he can kill him.
He can.
With the haste,
Chase
should
it,
be easy
easy
peasy.
kill. Very nice from Mr. Iceberg.
More damage, but won't be enough. And I feel like this is what you've got this AM, and you talk about what the other 4 heroes can do. If they want to do something, Lina and Sand King have to play together.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Iceberg was spending a lot of time in the jungle, just like
Recovering. He had a
Yeah,
bad start.
It wasn't like the wrong thing to do. It's more like now that he's recovered, he needs to play in this bottom lane with Sand King. You can't just try and passively farm while AM's doing the same thing.
Pretty
Back to
happy
you.
if you win strat, sorry, FlyToMoon right now.
FlyToMoon, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as you said,
you're getting away with this AM lineup. You're not getting pressured too heavily. Obviously, you know, TA and Raid King, they're pretty big. They're as big as you are. But you got the AM.
you got the AM and
It
he
depends on
has...
what you know. Obviously, when it's crystallized, he hits his Midas and arm. That's going to be when he's going to be ready to fight. And obviously, the AM's still not going to be in a great place. He's probably going to have Battle Fury and only a little bit of the Manta. So we'll see what Na'Vi can get done when that arm that's
I think
online
it's
on the
about
Raid King.
Blizzy, right? Like they shut him down so hard.
But
They
Blizzy's had a
destroyed.
rough game and
they
they
destroyed
once
him again. And
Yeah.
every time Blizzy has a good game, Na'Vi just straight out wins.
Yeah.
But they've crushed him. This Pango is not having a good time at all.
Ah.
So that AM is also because of that, obviously, having such a good farm that he's almost on top of the network.
Radiant structures.
They 4 Battle Fury.
Dire structures are fortified. Dire
Oh, crystallize without ultimate. This is a better time than any to kind of group up for these pushes.
No ulti.
Yeah.
Also no armlet yet.
Oh,
No, he's gonna push him out.
it's a good attempt.
Yeah, they had the Spirit Break ulti even too. Very close.
They
Bottom
want
lane,
to
they're
fight
looking to
bottom, it
fight,
seems.
yeah.
Yeah, Blizzy's going to try and go in with a roll there.
Oh, this is a big kill if they can get it.
Good disable. Blizzy's going to be able to get the bounce back. And one more
They want
swashbuckle.
the
The
Red
hand
King.
of God, though.
Crystallize is dying.
Iceberg's still alive. He's going to be able to get another life strike out. They don't kill the Lina. Lina lives. And now with Arg, he's turning up to the fight. Blizzy has no mana. Arg's got a mana void. Stick charge comes out. Let's have the swashbuckle.
Disarmed.
Did
Did
hit.
connect, he did connect, but he's still too healthy to die.
Oh, Iceberg. Unable to get the
They played
connection.
that so well by the moon.
Yeah, they played really well. They
keeping
take
that,
down
that Lina
Crystallize.
alive.
Radiant's
I think it's Blizzy again that called for that because he ported in and he wanted to go for that Lina. He's the one that winds the Rolling Thunder first up, but he's just so useless. Not even a Javelin right now. Level 6 dishes out no damage, so he does bring out control. But where's the damage coming from?
Yeah.
Raid King with Midas isn't really going to do it.
Well, it was the
Nah.
Wraith King who was even sitting in those trees. I think even he may be
Yeah,
called for because he
maybe,
was
yeah.
sitting in those trees just waiting to kind of backstab them.
Waiting for
Waiting for someone to TP away and then catch, you know, some like a straggler. But it's
Yeah, sadly,
kill.
just him and Blizzy unable to get that kill. Perhaps with a ulti flying over or something. It just didn't happen though.
No. Shows how brutal these CIS qualifiers are. The team that's 0-4 is currently
They're
pushing
threatening
Na'Vi
Na'Vi,
to the
yeah.
limit. Yeah. There's no easy wins.
Epicenter.
Not connecting.
Yeah.
Iceberg's coming from the side. Bring the
Bring the
AM in as
AM,
well,
yeah.
see if they can catch
Got
anyone
his
here with the
Battle
4 of
Fury
them.
coming.
Yeah, 14 minutes in. Not too shabby at all. Pretty good timing. Not the fastest one we've seen, but pretty good.
Oh, roots off the mark. And he's out of there, Zayt. Quick getaway. They're looking good on the levels. The push going to come in though. FlyToMoon. They've done what they want to do down bottom. They'll move top. Iceberg. Going to find Blizzy in the trees there with that stun. Blizzy will be able to back off with the swashbuckle. Look at that, Chief. Toasted. Oh. See? Oh. Flow. Can he get out of this? Blizzy. Good angle with the swashbuckle.
Yep.
If he gets Iceberg as well. They got the charge in. Iceberg, he's already used the light strike. Na'Vi. They'll get Lina, they'll get two, they'll get both of them.
They're not done. Okay.
They'll get the army. And well, Crystallize, yeah, he certainly is, and he's going to find a setup there. Cold Feet will lock down Slayer.
He's gone.
Na'Vi, hitting back hard.
He's back.
AM's just farming with Battle Fury
Great
as he kind of should be. Like they.
Great charge, Zayat. Amazing.
This is not the time you should be trying to fight without your anti-mage.
I mean, he only just got Battle Fury, so his game plan is to farm until he has Yasha and Manta. Once he gets Manta, he will join them. Before that, I don't think he's planning on really fighting. Perhaps jumps in, uses Void, and just gets out. But that's about it.
What's the AM build this game after the Manta, would you say? Do you go for Basher?
Go for the Basher or just straight up Skadi. I think it is. Yeah, just Skadi this game too.
Make sure that, yeah, you don't get burst. How's his farming patterns? Let's see.
Watching Arctotes farming again.
Very nice.
As long as he joins the fights eventually, you know.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to his playstyle, giving him an anti-mage is much better than giving him a Void.
Yeah, so far it's looking pretty good for him.
Yeah. The guy can farm.
Oh, illusion room.
Yeah.
I mean, very nice. Let's see the micro. Oh, send it to push out bottom. Very nice. Or it may even send it to do the camps on the way. Full efficiency.
It's the camps first.
Look at this gold rolling in for the anti-mage.
Do we have a smoke? They will find Blizzy, but he's not really the target they can take down easily. Now
they're gonna go. And they go with the charge, the Ice Blast, they're on top of Iceberg. Iceberg in a lot of trouble, the Hand of God comes out, but Iceberg is already too low. He's going to tick very low towards that threshold of the AA Ice Blast. So they can chase, another trap slows there. Iceberg is gone. They find the Chen. They didn't get anything more. Arc tried to turn up for the fight, but a charge is going to come in, chasing him down. Does have a blink, will be able to separate himself far enough away. Zayt holds back, Flow turns with the Burrow Strike. Blizzy in with the Swashbuckle. FlyToMoon, they've got to be careful though, it's just the three of them. Na'Vi again, outnumber. Take a tower.
Yeah, it's hard to just smoke into them like that, and if you find Blizzy, like you don't have enough control for him.
And a Roshan?
Yeah, I mean, Desolator should be completed on Magical, right?
They can do it?
Yeah, with the Dazzle, definitely.
I mean, FlyToMoon's definitely gonna. Yeah, it's
all right.
It's a little.
It is risky.
Yeah, they've still got the epicenter.
They might wait for these blink daggers to come out. That's where they get pretty scary. I think Wraith King has one too.
He does, yeah. Crystallizes blink as well.
Yeah, so they could double blink. They can just delete anyone. It's so hard for Lina to play Dota now.
Yeah.
Like, they ever see this Lina, they're just going to instantly blink stun, melt strike, charge. Lina's just paper.
Yeah, it's that matchup of Lina versus TA. On the lane, you can do fine with Lina, but later on, once the TA has blink, you're just constant target for her. And you need that use, you need some mobility as well, some way of getting away from that TA. Oh, Slayer. He was like, what?
Now they got it.
Yeah, the Skellies and the Dazzle.
They didn't contest. Blink daggers have been picked up by Flow now, so at least he's got the blink
on the trap.
These trap placements giving a lot of information. Iceberg has been found, another trap's down, Magical.
They can still kill him though, if they want to die.
Oh, for sure, with this charge. Oh, nice dodge.
Nice
the last try, they do come in.
Charge is there.
Iceberg's really dead. They do get the three-man fear, but Blizzy's just rolling in with the Thunder. He's smacked down the three of them. They will turn and take the Aegis out of Magical's hands. The flow taken out with another strike from Zayats. They've also got the Ray Fire Blast down onto Slayer. 3 dead on FlyToMoon. Always want to fly, trying to punch back, but Crystallize crits him down as Na'Vi take 4.
At the same time, Antimage just drawing across the map.
He's trying his best to farm, get that Manta done.
Trying his best to farm and to tell his teammates not to fight. Sadly, he's not ready yet. He needs that Manta, like we stated earlier. You really want to wait for that first.
It would be the big catch for them, and they are heading over, Na'Vi. Charge inbound.
He needs a bash for
Wouldn't
that.
need that first hit bash, but yeah even then.
Maybe with ult, but then again he needs a couple of bashes.
Yeah.
Now there's a Manta completed on him.
Oh. Just scaring them off the bounty rune there, with a bit of aggression.
He's online. Right now, it's not perfect, but he's online.
Sure, he can turn up to fights, and you know, he's not going to feed.
They can't afford to just keep losing these 4v5 fights, so.
Always want to fly, always want to AFK. Just sitting there with his jungle boys and crystallizes in and cleans them all up. More money, keeping the Wraith King on the top of his game. What's Crystallize going for after the blink? Does he go back for like a Radiance, or just keep going with the right click?
I think you go with the right click. He has armlet, right? Armlet blink, so you just go with the right click. AC.
Right click,
AC is so good with TA.
Good spell shield.
Bara as well. All he needs phases, drums, going for that BKB now.
Yeah, he's causing so many problems.
Yeah, it's very hard. It's very difficult to kill him. Yeah.
He just runs in, walks out, runs back in.
What do you guys want Ark to have before he actually is able to fight?
He's able to fight right
at the
now.
moment with the Manta.
Yeah, but this Kadi will definitely make it easier. The problem is the rest of his team. They fed a little bit too much, I believe so. It's difficult. If you remember how badly the Pango lane, he's still ahead of the SK right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've not been able to do anything with the Blink Dagger Flow picked up.
But they have a blink on Lina.
Oh,
there we go. Blink Yules.
This is aggressive from FlyToMoon. Will it do the job? I mean, it gets the kill, but they blinked him for that. They're going to lose 2.
Yeah.
Slayer, very fortunate to get out, but that was 2 cores jumping in to kill a position 3. Now Blizzy is not really the biggest of value at the moment as well. He's not up there. That was a very YOLO play. Blinking in with your Lina.
It's like these movements of theirs aren't really leading to anything like important for them. Even if you get that kill there, you don't take the tower most likely.
It's so high risk with like very low reward.
Exactly, very low reward plays.
You kill this, let's say no one dies, you kill a Pango, you get no towers. It's like what? It's just getting you like 500 gold for your team.
I think they just feel pressured because they lost a couple of team fights without this Anti-Mage ever joining them. And now when the Anti-Mage can join them, they aren't really picking the right fights for him. He isn't even close enough to join. It's not only about picking who you attack, but where you fight. If Anti-Mage cannot commit and connect to you, it's most likely a bad fight. He's your highest farmed hero after all.
Close, trying to get in position, but there's already a trap down close by.
Not on it yet, it looks like. Yeah, he might walk into it.
Yeah.
Navi happy
I think he's on it now.
I think Navi will stay around for this fight though.
Oh yeah. They ping out flow. They know where he is.
Yeah. Always wanna AFK again.
I think FlyToMoon just gonna have to ditch this tower. They're just nothing they can really do. If Lina ever tries to blink in aggressively to follow up and die.
They're charging.
Oh, they saw him with the trap. Walk it out.
Yeah, with as much farm as Ark has, it still just doesn't feel like there's any sort of threat. Like, you look at Iceberg, he's 4k behind, but the Lina's more, Lina's actually going to get kills.
Yeah, and the problem is these 2 cores on Radiant, they're still ahead of AM, and they're fighting all the time and taking objectives. While AM is just AFK farming.
They're coming top for looking for AM maybe. Oh, they're fighting. Well, it's not bounty runes.
Because they want AM to farm that camp.
You could see how Blizzy was moving there, just baiting them. He's literally just baiting them right now. There's going to be a charge.
Perfect bait.
Yeah.
Absolute. Ooh. Play up. He's not getting out, so they can catch Mosaneko.
Oh.
Getting the ice blast off on mid. His eyes charging across, gets the
Lena's
backfire.
gonna die
Always
too,
want to
mid.
fly.
Yeah.
Found the
Killed
anti-mage.
Lena.
The anti-mage.
That's a tip.
Anti-mage, can he get out of there?
Iceberg is the one tipping though.
Soneko just soloed Lena.
Oh, Blizzy.
Blizzy.
Just the tip. And he'll do it.
I think A just soloed Lena on the mid lane.
Yeah, he did. He did.
That hurts.
It's looking pretty rough now.
Yeah.
They had the AM. He got good farm.
I mean, even
but
if he does get a
was it.
Scotty,
Yeah,
he'll need to be
It's too
convenient
late.
now.
It's not even that
Corsair.
he's choosing the farm. He wants to fight, but they, as a team they just can't. So Wally's like, well, I can't fight, even though I'm ready to. I just gotta keep farming.
Just the problem of his team, though. It's not his problem. His team picked way too many fights that weren't good for them. They lost 3-4 fights before he's able to fight. That's not how you play with AM. You try to dodge as long as possible. You get these certain pickoffs, and that's it. But they did so many YOLO plays, like on that bottom lane.
Yeah.
It's also Navi just reading properly what they're doing and optimizing their movements across the map accordingly.
Hats off to FlyToMoon. Do you know what they're not doing? Rage GG.
Yeah. No rage
Definitely.
GGs yet.
Commendable.
This game's rough, but
Here we go. The buyback is there, but
they
the
know it's
courier.
like
The courier.
you've got to do
courier.
something now.
Fine.
Oh dear.
oh, there we go. Here we go.
That's a buyback.
Oh,
GG.
no, no.
GG.
GG.
It's over. It's done.
Yep.
Navi.
And he disconnects.
Yeah, well,
Wow, yeah, come on.
after a GG call, it's
Yeah.
better than before a GG call. That does mean that FlyToMoon is the first team of the CIS qualifiers to get mathematically eliminated.
Feels bad for them.
Unfortunate.
Trying the best, but there's tough competition in
They're
the CIS region. And
0
Navi,
and 5 right now, and Navi is 4
Navi's
and
doing
2.
it. And as we said, that only 2 losses were against Vega and Gambit, which have ended up obviously just being the strongest teams in the region. So Navi's going to be pretty, they're on track.
Yeah, because with 4 wins, you are already on the top side. There's still some weird tiebreaker scenario, but I think you're already kind of in. You need 5 wins to be mathematically.
Yeah, guaranteed tiebreakers probably.
Yeah.
But likely just in the top 4.
Likely in the top 4. Their opponent left, like they have 1 more series left, and that's against Empire. Empire's
Empire's good.
Empire's
Yeah.
good.
Okay,
Empire's
yeah.
alright, yeah.
Numbers are right, middle of the
Empire
ground
is
right now.
one cooking. Boom!
I estimate the probability of winning to be above 99%. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.